Meet the most capable CR-V Honda has ever dreamed of. The all-new CR-V Trail Sport Hybrid. With all-terrain tires and available enhanced traction control, it's built for wherever the day takes you. Heated front seats and a heated steering wheel, ideal for winter drives and crisp early starts. And with generous cargo space, it's ready for big gear and even bigger getaways. The CR-V Trail Sport Hybrid. Learn more at honda.com/CRV.
This episode is brought to you by State Farm. Knowing you could be saving money for the things you really want, like that dream house or ride, is a great feeling. That's why the State Farm Personal Price Plan can help you save when you choose to bundle home and auto. Bundling, just another way to save with the Personal Price Plan. Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
This episode is brought to you by Polestar. There's only one true way to experience the all-electric luxury SUV Polestar 3, and that's to take a test drive. It can go from 0 to 60 in as little as 4.8 seconds with the dynamic handling of a sports car. But to truly understand how it commands the road, you need to be behind the wheel. Up to 350 miles of range, the 3D surround sound system by Bowers & Wilkins. It's all something you have to experience to believe. So book your test drive for Polestar 3 today at Polestar.com.
If you went on a road trip and you didn't stop for a Big Mac or drop a crispy fry between the car seats or use your McDonald's bag as a placemat, then that wasn't a road trip. It was just a really long drive. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At participating McDonald's.
Leading with vision and resilience in complex times abstract, the modern business landscape is highly uncertain and volatile, presenting immense challenges but also opportunities for agile organizations. This article explores key strategies for organizational leadership to thrive rather than merely survive in turbulent times. Cultivating a unifying vision, building resilience to weather shocks. Fostering collaborative partnerships and nurturing a culture of innovation are identified as critical leadership imperatives. By aligning purpose, anticipating risks, leveraging diverse perspectives, and continuously reinventing, companies can navigate complexity and disruption to emerge stronger. The article concludes that strategic focus on human and technological dynamics enables organizations to ride the waves of disorder rather than be overwhelmed by them. The modern business landscape is fraught with uncertainty and disorder. Globalization, technological disruption, geopolitical instability, and economic volatility create enormous challenges for organizational leadership. However, these chaotic conditions also present opportunities for agile companies that can adapt nimbly to change. Today, we will explore key strategies for leading an organization to thrive, rather than merely survive, when the world feels uncertain. Focusing on cultivating vision, resilience, collaboration, and innovation, a leader can chart a course for stability and growth even amid disruption. Cultivating a unifying vision research shows that effective leaders provide clarity of purpose during turbulent times, when the external environment brings questions and doubts. Internal cohesion and direction become paramount. Craig. 2018. A compelling vision serves as an anchoring force, uniting diverse stakeholders toward a shared goal. Cotter. 2012. To cultivate vision, articulate a succinct mission statement focused on core values and priorities, stated in a way that inspires others. For example, CVS Health's vision is helping people on their path to better health.
Does it ever feel like you're a marketing professional just speaking into the void? Well, with LinkedIn ads, you can know you're reaching the right decision makers. You can even target buyers by job title, industry, company, seniority, skills. Wait, did I say job title yet? Get started today and see how you can avoid the void and reach the right buyers with LinkedIn ads. We'll even give you a $100 credit on your next campaign. Get started at linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply.
The Jack Welch Management Institute at Strayer University helps you go from, I know the way, to I've arrived with our top 10 ranked online MBA. Gain skills you can learn today and apply tomorrow. Get ready to go from make it happen to made it happen and keep striving. Visit strayer.edu/JackWelchMBA to learn more. Strayer University is certified to operate in Virginia by Chev and has many campuses, including at 2121 15th Street North in Arlington, Virginia.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With the price of just about everything going up, we thought we'd bring our prices down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Mint Mobile Unlimited Premium Wireless. How to get 30, 30, bit to get 30, bit to get 20, 20, 20, bit to get 20, 20, bit to get 15, 15, 15, 15, just $15 a month? Sold! Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
Use visioning processes like scenario planning to examine plausible futures and strategy options. Unilever conducted extensive scenario planning to strategize responses to geopolitical risks. Communicate the vision continually through diverse forums, relating it to daily operations. Starbucks ensures store partners understand their role in the third place vision through regular town halls. Empower managers to translate high-level vision into specific, measurable objectives for their teams. Amazon cascades Jeff Bezos' customer-centric vision into key performance indicators for each department. With a compelling vision as a constant, the organization can weather change confident in its shared purpose and direction. An inspiring reason for being gives people meaning amid ambiguity. Building resilience to survive shocks in chaotic times. Resilience is survival. Research shows resilient organizations anticipate risks, learn from failures, and adapt effectively. Sutcliffe and Vogus. 2003. Leaders foster resilience through systems, structures, and culture. Develop scenario planning processes to systematically consider diverse threats in advance. 3M routinely examines disruptive technologies, economic shifts, and supply chain bottlenecks as part of strategy. Decentralized decision-making to empower rapid, localized responses when crises strike different business units unevenly. Toyota's regional structure facilitated agile COVID adaptations. Design, fail-safe, systems to limit damage from inevitable failures. Through practices like modular product design, diversified suppliers, and crisis simulations. Healthcare company Steris routinely breaks systems to test redundancies. Promote the learning culture where stakeholders feel psychologically safe to surface problems, and where lessons accumulate over time to build collective wisdom. At Google, post-mortem reviews ensure teams learn from outages and optimizations. Maintain strong cash reserves and credit to survive revenue drops, enabling flexibility rather than panicked cost-cutting. Procter & Gamble emerged from COVID stronger by limiting layoffs and investment. Resilient organizations continuously test, learn from, and inoculate themselves against disruption through adaptive systems and open-minded cultures. Leaders mitigate risks through vigilant scenario planning and decentralized decision-making. Fostering collaboration in interconnected times as globalization and digitization intensify interdependencies between organizations and across industries. Collaboration becomes ever more critical for addressing super wicked problems. Levin et al. 2012. Leaders foster collaboration through cross-industry task forces and joint research initiatives to tackle issues like supply chain vulnerabilities and sustainability that require diverse perspectives. For example, the Alliance to End Plastic Waste unites plastic producers and consumers. Co-opetition strategies that leverage cooperation and competition contextually. Forming partnerships where interests align and competing otherwise. Nike and Adidas jointly lobbied Congress on environmental issues while competing in product markets. Investing in platforms, ecosystems, and consortiums that break down silos and generate synergistic innovation through shared infrastructure and data. Ford partnered with many automotive suppliers through its integrated supply chain strategy. Setting ambitious goals that require partner contributions. Like Walmart's Project Gigaton to reduce emissions in supply chains. Creating shared incentives for suppliers and NGOs. Appointing chief collaboration officers to institutionalize partnership building and manage resources committed to cooperative initiatives. Abbott created this role during COVID to accelerate testing solutions. In an interdependent world, leadership requires bringing diverse players together for mutual benefit through trust and shared outcomes. Collaborative initiatives are investments that build social and intellectual capital to navigate complexity. Innovating for competitive advantage as shifts accelerate industries and disrupt business models. Leaders foster innovation capacity to gain advantage, OECD. 2021. Innovative organizations cultivate an entrepreneurial culture where diversity and risk-taking are valued. Failures are learning opportunities, and ideas can surface from anywhere. At Google, 20% of employee time goes to moonshots. Invest heavily in R&D, including strategic partnerships and acquisitions. Iterating quickly through experimentation. Amazon spends over $50 billion annually in technology and content development. Establish dedicated innovation units with flexible structures separate from core operations. Leveraging digital tools for rapid prototyping and customer feedback. 3M created its $100 million corporate technical center for breakthrough innovations. Integrate frontline insights into innovation processes through ethnographic research. Co-creation workshops and pilot programs embedded in customer workflows. Toyota connects suppliers through its Production Academia Consortium. Offer incentives like hackathons and internal venture funds to motivate grassroots ideas that disrupt the status quo. Unilever runs annual Open Innovation Challenges for startups. Innovation becomes a sustained competitive advantage when leaders make it a company-wide habit through disciplined processes. Digital integration and grassroots participation in shaping the future. Agility and experimentation counter disruption. Conclusion: in a rapidly changing global context, business survival depends on navigating complexity through organizational resilience, vision, collaboration, and innovation. Leaders who cultivate these qualities position their companies to not just weather chaos but emerge stronger. With clarity of purpose, adaptive systems, partnership approaches, and a culture of continuous reinvention, organizations can thrive through periods of intense disorder and uncertainty. Focusing strategically on the human and technological dynamics of a volatile world enables companies to ride the waves of disruption rather than drown in them.